George Russell is currently without a contract for the 2026 F1 season, but has put his best foot forward so far in the first 2 races of the current campaign. George Russell has enjoyed a stellar start to the 2025 Formula One season that has seen him earn compliments from Mercedes chief Toto Wolff despite certain threats that the Brit might not be racing for the Silver Arrows come next year. The 27-year-old has claimed back-to-back third-place podium finishes in the first 2 Grands Prix of the new campaign. With the departure of former teammate Lewis Hamilton to Ferrari, Russell is now looked at as the senior driver at Mercedes, and his strong start in Australia and China has provided him with the perfect antidote to reports that it'll be himself that makes way for Max Verstappen should the reigning 4-time world champion opt to leave Red Bull. Rumors that Wolff was courting the Dutchman last season to replace Hamilton were rife, but the Austrian has poured cold water on such a move while praising Russell's driving ability. Only 9 points behind championship leader Lando Norris, Wolff branded the Brits' drive in China 10 out of 10. Speaking after the Chinese Grand Prix, he said, "I never give 10 out of 10 because I think there is always better. We haven't seen the perfect race, but considering the circumstances that George had in China, it is a 10 out of 10. He extracted the maximum of this car, the tires, the strategy, and it was a brilliant drive." All these discussions about Lewis, who is the biggest person in the sport leaving to Ferrari, is a great story. Kimi coming in as the youngest driver and the high potential, and little was said about George. I always said that's not right because he's one of the top drivers out there. If you want me to name 3 that I consider to be the top drivers, he's absolutely among those 3, if not top 2, and maybe on his way to top 1. George is a warrior in the car and outside of the car. Despite Russell's lack of a contract for 2026, Wolff discussed his driver's future, admitting he's proud of the Brits' history with Mercedes, having joined the team as a junior driver in 2017.